Whoa, 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 it's the motherfucking deal. Welcome back to Sheldon's Bootleg Ass Studio. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
I can hear you on my side. I don't know if I can hear me.
Oh. There we go. Yeah, what it do? What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome back to Sheldon's Bootleg Ass Studio. We come to kick it, vibe out, and shoot the shit with Sheldon. I really do appreciate you for pulling up. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know who you is and where you from as you follow up in here. Today we got a special guest in the building. We kicking it with my bro J.O. Yo, go ahead and say something to him.
Here we go. Let's see what we got going on in the world this morning.
Yeah, man, we just kicking it and pulling up some of this news. We got some celebrity news and some world news we're gonna get into, man. You know, some miscellaneous stories. Go ahead and hit that like button as you fall in. Wake that ass up. Wake that ass up. Get your day started. Yup. Let me check out the stream while we allowing a few people to follow up in the building. It's a nice, lovely day in East Texas. A little rainy. So y'all be safe out there as you travel the roads if you in East Texas. You know, who we got up in the building? Y'all don't all speak at once. Y'all don't all speak at once.
They are definitely still asleep, bro. That's why we can be man.
Yeah. We got a few heads in the building, but you know, they still sleeping. They moving around, probably, you know, in the car, at work, got their earbuds in, on their way to, on their way from. How y'all doing? Is y'all done with the Christmas shopping out there? Y'all still out there shopping? What's going on in the world with y'all?
Where the big sales at? Who got a real deal? These fake Black Friday deals. TV that I can buy for 2 G's that I can buy for 2 G's again in February. That's not a deal.
You know, it's all these holidays, man. If you ain't realized by now, it's always a sale going on. It's made for consumers to spend and sellers to profit. You know, so every holiday is gonna be a sale every time. You just pay attention to it. You know, if you ain't noticed by now. So you know, I mean, once you realize that, I kind of like look at the holidays a little different. I mean, I have my reasons to celebrate, you know, for family, loved ones, things of that nature. But yeah, I look at holidays from a business perspective a little different. I'm like, you know, people capitalize. We're in a capitalist society, so every holiday must have a sale. You got to spend your money. Ain't no way around it. You gonna spend that dollar. You coming up off of that. Yo. What's good with the people in the world though? Who we got tuning in with us? We got a few stories lined up, man. Let me see. Where we gonna start first? Where we gonna start first? I gotta get this splitter so when I can put it up there on the screen for you.
So you can see it.
Hey, yeah. Uh-huh.
Pull it up over here though when we start.
Okay. Damn, I want to play this, but I don't know if it's gonna have some is it gonna have some music on? Let me see. I don't want to get no copyright strike. I don't want to get no copyright strike, but let's go and get started. How y'all doing out there? Appreciate you for putting up to Sheldon's Bootleg Ass Studio. Let's put a smile on y'all face, man. Put a smile on y'all face real quick, man. So there's some old heads out here. I don't know what they got going on, where they is, what they doing this for. Let me read it. Maybe there's some information right there. Let's see. It says, "Don't play with them. This group of dancers does not mess around when it comes to the dance floor. Who ate Left no crumbs. Let's get up into it. Unks, these some old schools out here. They getting down on the dance floor. Check them out. Check these old heads out, man. They moving smooth.
Do that shit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Get in there. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
Word. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Check them out. You got the footwork. Well, you know they used to cut us the parties up. Dance flow. Cut up. Alright. Alright, got messed up. He say he's big, but he can still move now. Don't step on that cord, Don't let that cord fuck up your performance, Yeah, you rolling that belly on their head. Roll that belly. Word. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Which one got a I wonder which one got a prosthetic hip and still out there going hard like that. Can't tell. Can't tell. Hit that like button. Who we got in the building with us, man? Let me know who you is and where you from as you follow up in the building. Yeah, I thought that was quite hilarious. All right. What's next? What's next? This right here is crazy. Let me put this on the screen, though. It says a 28-year-old Baltimore woman went to a hotel party with friends, but was shot and killed in a room full of people at around 1:30 a.m. No one claims to know what happened. Police looking to identify individuals seen on surveillance footage getting off the elevators on that floor. They say her name is Kiara Kitty Tripp. The party was on November 17th at a Resident Inn in the 800 block of North Wolf Street, according to the police. Man, this is becoming a thing, man. We had who was that who went to the Mexico with her friend? What was her name?
I don't even remember her name.
I forgot her name. Is Shanquilla Robinson. Is that what it was? I don't want to mess her name up. It was they went to New Mexico, and then the girl that went had that party.
Real Mexico, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was New Mexico. I said New Mexico, my bad. And then you remember the one that was back in the day. She went missing. She was at a hotel, and the girl went missing. It started with a K. I forgot her name as well.
She ended up being like in the basement or something, but hotel.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, man, this is becoming a thing, man. Like what's going on? Let me put this on the screen. Let me share this with y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're just following up in here. Yeah. Let me get this a nice little refresh.
Happened at a hotel next to Johns Hopkins Hospital. She was killed 10 days ago at a party at that hotel, and police are releasing this new surveillance video and photos that they hope will solve the case. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren live in your corner at the hotel with more on this so far unsolved homicide. Mike.
Denise, police tell us they know who rented that hotel room, that they want everyone at that party to come forward. No detail is too small. We spoke today to a victim, a relative of the victim. She didn't want to do an interview, but wanted you to know that Kiara was loved and the family just wants justice. Take a close look at this surveillance video. These are some of the people at a party the Sunday before last at the Residence Inn adjacent to the Johns Hopkins Hospital campus on Wolf Street. The video shows people getting off the elevator and heading to the party. It was taken before 28-year-old Kiara Tripp, also known as Keedy, was shot and killed inside a hotel room around 1:30 in the morning.
We released video surveillance showing a lot of people that were there. We don't know if they are persons of interest. We don't know if they're suspects, but we know that they were in that room.
Are you starting to get some more leads on this? I mean, how critical is that video?
Yeah, so the investigators have not stopped working it since the 17th of November. And we have got some inquiries since the video has been posted.
Loved ones have posted many
Hey, man,
tributes
let's not
to
get no
Kiara on
copyright
social
strike
media.
now.
One relative wrote on Facebook, "When they find the people who did this to Kiara, I'll be at every, and I mean every court date to try and make sure that they never do this to another person or family. Kiara is loved and missed deeply. This has changed us in so many ways. It broke us." One guest at the hotel that night who asked to remain anonymous told WJZ police stopped him, asking if he saw anything.
Also said, I need your ID and all this other stuff. So we have a situation here, sad situation. You know, that type of environment, you expect that to happen too, you know, especially it's a secured hotel. You need a pass to get upstairs. You can't just walk up and go in an elevator.
Detective Davis says you can remain anonymous.
The question is what happened.
You don't need no pass to go to the elevator, do you? I mean, maybe at this specific hotel, maybe. But I done been to several hotels where you don't need no pass to go to the elevator, so.
Been in the room. We don't have cameras inside the room. So that's the things that we need to figure out. We know that the victim went in the room with several guest members and she didn't come out.
It happened at a hotel next to Johns Hopkins Hospital. She was killed 10 days ago at a party at that hotel.
Man, that's sad. Nobody want to play snitch. What it do, Rado? What it do, KJ Finesse in the building? Appreciate y'all for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Yeah. For sure. But yeah, that's a sad story, man. Nobody wants to play snitch and come up off that information. Nobody want to be a rat, man. We done glorified the wrong shit this far. To like, dang, is everybody in on it then? That's what I'm led to believe, since nobody knows what happened.
You don't got no rats. I wouldn't tell. I mean, you an accessory.
I mean, you wouldn't. I mean, that's to your prerogative. But if I'm with my partners and something happened to my partner unbeknownst to me, or I mean, you know, not in my own doing, my hands, shit, I'm coming up off the information that I got. If it's my friend, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying myself personally. I'm just saying the mindset of something.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Go forward to the police.
Okay.
You know, you sitting in the interrogation room next to the shooter. You feel me? Like,
I mean, yeah. It's a sticky situation.
Once you start opening your mouth, you know, they do what they will with the information.
That's true, and they like to twist shit. And they say you ain't a suspect and end up being suspect number one.
Yeah.
And all you was doing was trying to help their ass. But at the same time, if you innocent, I mean, they can't make you be guilty. I mean, they have before, but
man, if the door is closed and they got me and you going in the room,
I just find it odd.
I say you shot her.
My thing of it is, I just find it odd that nobody seems to know what happened, and she was in a room full of people. Somebody knows what happened.
Right. First of all, I want to say that I wasn't in the room. You know, you got all this footage and stuff. But until you pull that out on me, I wasn't even there.
You got to show me.
Right. I don't want anything to do with this. You feel me?
Man.
Because you don't know what the other people in this room saying. How many people cool with the person who actually did the shoot? You know, You don't know what they in there saying. They could be saying you did it. You go to point your fingers and it's 4 fingers pointing at you.
But out of all these people, nobody's coming up off the information. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Some of them gonna tell, but I'm just saying.
It's definitely gonna come.
It's a large majority of them that got good sense, because man, because all of them an accessory. All of them left the scene of the crime and then called the police and nothing. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is truly an accessory.
Okay. Now, be that as it may, let's move on to this next story. Now, we speaking of accessories. Before we get into that, let me shout out some of the people that fell up in the building, show some love. We got Why Baby Such a Motherfucking Lady. Well, they don't say mother. I added it up in there. You know what I'm saying?
It
but
good though.
It say why Baby Such a fucking lady though. She got that in there. Shout out to her. It say still rocking what you found from the jump. Still fornicate with your content. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah. Let me put you up on the screen. I appreciate that most deaf. We got Marquita Ellis, Grand Rising. What's good? Hello, how you doing? Hope you're having a great one. Yeah, and Rado say this crazy what happened to her. Nah, for real. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. All right, now, speaking of accessories, I thought this next story was quite funny, man. So we got it's funny, but it ain't funny if it really happened. But it's funny because I think it was set up. But anyway, it said man pepper sprays and robs Brink driver for more than 100K.
Okay. I like it right now. But how you rob the Brinks man with pepper spray though?
You got to see this one, man. You got to see this because it looks set up. This shit look fake as hell. I didn't even realize I had it on the screen already, but y'all check it out. Is the audio? I don't think there's no audio on here. We got some audio. Oh no, we can't play that audio. No. Cannot play that audio. But check this out. Hold on, we're gonna start it over. Wait till it start over. He ain't even try to fight. I mean, I probably wouldn't either, to be honest with you. All right, so check it out. He pulled up on the scene with the cash, the money boxes. He pulled out the keys. He opening up the Brinks truck. Boom, boom, boom. Right on time. Here come this man. He like, what's going on? Instead of reaching for his pistol, and he wait for the man to hop out, and then he went straight to acting like he was hurt. Where did he pepper spray him at? I don't even see him. Okay, he pepper sprayed him as soon as he hopped out. Supposedly, was it really pepper spray? Maybe it was. Wait, maybe it wasn't. But for 100K, go ahead and pepper spray me, dog. If we in together and we pull this stunt together, I would take some pepper spray to the face for 100K, 50K split, whatever we doing. You see what I'm saying? Or 500K. I'm talking about 50K. Yeah. Watch it again. He pulled up. He looking. Instead of him reaching for his pistol, if he's startled, this is not a situation that happens all of the time to a Brinks truck driver.
Man, this was a stage, bro.
Gotta be. Check it out. If you
runs up on a Brinks driver that nonchalant,
and I'm sure they've taken training courses on what to do when suspicious shit like this happen and all that type of shit. You can at least grab your pistol. You ain't gotta pull it. You can have your hand on it ready. You know, anybody with common sense would know that. So he looking at him like, hey, what's going on? You know, looking all goofy and shit. Pepper spray to the face. Did he really get pepper sprayed? Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Could have been water.
He stood right in the camera too.
He
knew where the camera was at.
Yep. And see
how much he got out the 100K because he lost his job.
If he's smart, he's not too smart because he done this, but if he's somewhat smart, he would not have any kind of tracings of this in any kind of text messages, email, phone call, or nothing. They would have had to have a conversation face to face. And hopefully this dude didn't record him and have him, so just in case he get caught, he can throw his ass up under the bus too. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. I ain't buying it. He looking like, oh, I got pepper spray. Oh shit, bro. Oh, what you doing? Why you take that?
Not the money.
Yo, man, that's totally in. He totally in on it, man. Somebody come in section and say, inside job. Second, the car rolls up like that. He should have pulled his gun instantly. Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and neither one of them was scared. You know what I mean? Like both of them just.
Man, 100K. Nah, man. Nigga casually drove off.
You know what? He don't need us to believe it, bro. The only thing he got to do
is convince the court.
I hear there's big prosecution.
All he got to do is have no evidence, no proof. Cause shit, did.
What you mean? I mean, I went through the training, but I mean, shit in the moment.
Yeah, you know, in a real situation, how can training help me?
And he pepper sprayed me. I didn't know if he had a strap or nothing. I didn't want him to.
I wasn't finna fight for my life no more because I was pepper sprayed. I was blinded. I didn't know what.
I was blinded.
I was trying to see my way back to the car.
I was trying to live at that point. I'm sorry. I mean, it already cost me the job. I mean, all right.
Damn. Inside job. Sweet lick if you don't get caught. Ooh. Goddamn time if he do.
Like you said, bro, who spoke only in person, never called this man before in life.
Ever.
They gonna get through all that.
No,
in today's time with the phone.
Yeah, he can't have no.
You can't even meet him in person, bro. Both of y'all phones pinged on the tower at 6:46. This when y'all was plotting shit, man.
Yeah. True shit. You out of there.
You said you never met him. Why were y'all both here? Man, they got you, bro. Never getting away with it.
Your ass is grass, man. You done though. Who we got in the building? We got Moose 305. What he do? What's the motherfucker Kate deal say? Grand Rising Sheldon. He put a T up in there. Hey, and everyone in the chat. What he do? What he do? Living with Ty say, hey Sheldon, check out Bigo, or is it Bigo or Bigo? I think it's Bigo. Your content can make you so much more money. Hey, you know what? You are not the first person that has told me about that, and I have told myself that I need to jump on Bigo. So you know what? I'm gonna jump on Bigo. Definitely, indubitably. Speaking of money, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they lifted my restriction off of Facebook yet. So I ain't making no money on Facebook, at least on my content page. I think on my personal page, I may or may not be. Yeah, go ahead, send your boy a dollar on Cash App. It's floating at the bottom of the screen, you know what I'm saying? Sheldon VYBEZ903. Send me a dollar or two, you know what I'm saying? It's hard out here for a pimp, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, though, you can send me a super chat. I mean, yeah, you can send me a super chat.
So they got you bored on Facebook, but not on YouTube.
Yeah, cause let me speak on that. Yo, this whole ass nigga named Star. You know that nigga, the Star. He's a radio personality. Nah. So he did a video and he was cussing out Jaguar Wright. You know what I'm saying? Called her B word and all that type of shit. I did a video reacting to it. You know, and I called it. You know, saying I don't know this dude. So apparently he's a shock jock. This is what he does. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like right. he Charleston White type of nigga. You know what I'm saying?
My type of fella.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which is okay, but I'm just reacting to the content as I do. You feel me? But anyway, long story short, the man gave me a copyright strike for using his video only because I had a difference in opinion on him. You see what I'm saying? Because had I been bigging him up and saying something about it, he wouldn't have done nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he would have appreciated it and all that type of shit. But since I had a difference in opinion, he hit me with a copyright strike. You feel me? And I could appeal it, but I just said, man, I ain't got time for all that shit. Fuck it. Take it out. Yeah. Fuck it. I don't want to have his content up on my page. No way. But yeah. So anyway, Star hit me with a copyright strike. I think they give me shit. I don't know if it's 60 days, 90 days. I won't be monetized or whatever like that. I can still post. You see what I'm saying? I can still post. But yeah, they hit me with the bullshit. I can't get no money off of it, which is cool. But I need that dollar. You understand me? Yeah. Living with Ty say, check that cash out. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that for a shit show. Oh yeah. Coco Bands. Appreciate that love. Appreciate that cash out. It says, sorry, your name is similar to my other YouTube. Oh yeah, it's cool though, because hey, a lot of people, I grew up with people saying Shelton, so I'm used to it, especially the older heads. You know what I'm saying? My daddy name Sheldon as well, so you know, they see me, they call me Shelton Jr. It's all gravy. Yeah, Star gave me a strike, man. Star gave me a strike. Oh, yeah, it's all good. But what's so crazy is I got a partner named Bashad. Grew up with him. You know what I'm saying? I saw him at Whataburger. In person. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Hey, man, I saw your video with Star." Matter of fact, he had hit me up too. I can't remember if he told me this in person or if he shot me this in a message because we conversed through both. But anyway, he let me know that Star was gonna hit me with a copyright strike before he did. He was like, "This is what this nigga do." Like,
where you from?
Who, Star?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I think he's from up north somewhere, maybe New York. I could be wrong. But my partner told me, he was like, "Hey man, shit, I fuck with your content and shit. I seen your video on Star, man, and I fuck with Star like he fuck with Star, but he was like, hey, he gonna hit you with a copyright strike." And lo and behold, about a week later, I woke up to a damn restriction.
Dirty guy, but I get it. Okay, if somebody talking down, you just
see me personally. I ain't no hoe ass nigga. If you slandering me, that's totally different. I probably would hit you with below the belt. But if you just talking shit or just having your difference in opinion, shit. I mean, I'm making a public video. I expect people to take my shit and use it at some point, especially if I'm a public figure. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I would expect people to have a difference in opinion. But if you slandering me, if you going and saying some other shit, bringing my personal shit into like that shit that I ain't you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might hit you with a copyright strike. But just reacting to the content that I put out there, that's totally different. Nigga, that's some hoe ass shit. It's a hoe ass nigga. And just like I said in that video, I said, y'all can send this to Star because he was like, I do this. I've gone viral before. I was like, shit, this nigga do this? Y'all know this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know this nigga. And I was like, y'all can send this to this nigga. The nigga seen it. Hit me with the copyright strike. So, yeah, you can see this too, nigga. You can't hit me with no copyright strike on this one. This all me. Hey, appreciate that cash out. Who we got in the building? Hold on, who that? Why, baby? Such a fucking lady sent me some. Yeah, appreciate that. Who we got? We got Cherie, Vaughn, Longview in it, big. Yeah, Longview in it thing. Yeah. Griselda Gaze. Good morning from the hometown. What's up, baby? Appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. It may say I watch every morning. Star gave you so you fuck with Star. Hey, Star may be a good content creator. I didn't know nothing of him. Like I said, I gave my raw reaction like I do. And then once I found out about him, I was like, okay, I kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all right. But he ain't all right after he hit me with that bullshit. He fucking up my money. He took money. He taking money out of my kids' mouth. You understand me? Yeah. Anyway, what we got next? This right here. Speaking of money. Speaking of taking money out of folk mouth, check this out right here, y'all. This right here is crazy. It says Frontier Airlines under investigation after employees attempt to extort customer. Did y'all hear about this? Did y'all see this shit? Hold on.
My damn money.
Hold on. Let me get this.
Which airline is it?
Frontier.
Fly girls.
You ever catch that?
Caught on camera, Frontier employees in Atlanta doing whatever it took to get their weed and nail money.
In her words,
not weed and nail money.
Give a damn what you're in, as long as you have my damn money.
This passenger says that they shut the door on him before he could board his flight, unless he gave them $50.
Bottom line, it's
damn
fraud.
Yeah, nail and weed money.
Yeah, and he said that, man, they shut the door on him. And they wouldn't let this man board his flight unless he had $50. Let's get back to it.
These are different and elaborate schemes.
The Shht Room looked into this. It's happening at other major airports too, and the Department of Justice is watching.
If she did this to me, I can only imagine how many other people that she had also done this to.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Earlier this month, when he spoke exclusively to the ABC News affiliate He spoke to an investigative reporter there, Ashley Lincoln, and told her that he got to his flight, he got to the airport 2 hours early. Then he realized that his flight was delayed. So he went to go get something to eat not far away from his gate. And once he got back to his gate, apparently it was too late for 2 gate agents there. They shut the door on him. But they said that there was one thing he could do to board that flight: pay them, cash app them. He was shocked, and so were we, when we realized that this is a widespread scheme that employees have been setting up to come back to you with the foolishness.
Woo. Oh man, did y'all hear all of that there, man? They setting people up with that okie doke at Frontier.
I mean, you can talk down on the gate agents all you want.
Mm-hmm.
The airline is running the same scam. The airline is charging you $100 cheaper than a Delta flight, but when you get to the gate, it's extra $100 for the bag. You know you have to pay for the purse too. The airlines get you.
Yeah.
So they can say what they want about the employees. They deserve to lose their jobs. They
Yeah.
But the airlines robbing you too. So don't talk down on these women wanting that weed nail money when Buddy want his caviar money. You know what I mean? Shit, it is what it is. Everybody trying to get a dollar.
Yeah. Everybody trying to get a dollar, man. But we know this shit is highly illegal. It's it's scammers and schemers out here.
It is, but it ain't. If they close the door and they brought you back to the register and said Frontier Airline has a policy where we charge for $50, we can reopen the door and allow you in through the gate. It ain't there's not no crime against that. So
but they said they asking for their cash app though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's not a crime. Mm-hmm. Are they doing something immoral against the company? Do you deserve to lose your job for that? I imagine you can find some way to make them lose their job.
But do they have that though? Do Frontier have that? If they close the gate,
when they close that door, you done.
Yeah, that's what I was about.
Their policy when they close that door, you just done. You just missed your flight.
Yeah,
that's gonna cost you another $500 for another flight, but $50.
Yeah, but that's how. But they ain't got the $50 thing though.
They don't. But you want me to be clear with you, or you want me to leave this door shut and you go buy you another ticket?
But okay. But are they actually late, or is they shutting the door on purpose on these people and running this game?
You late? It's no way. You know they board the flights in sections, so there's no way for them.
See, I don't fly that much, so I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
If they board the flight in sections, so you're boarding with several people, so it's no way for them to hit you for that unless you the very last person, and you got to be a good distance behind the last person. So once they close the door, you done. Really.
So it's really when they shut the door. They can't shut the door until it's late. Until it's time for them to shut the door
at a certain time. So when they shut the door, you just done up. Really.
Now, either way it go, they gonna hang their ass because you know they talking about black people.
They might, but the person who wrong, the more we talk about, the person who wrong is Buddy. Buddy really selling out the game. Cause I mean, you can say it's widespread extortion, but the airline was gonna charge you more than that $50 to rebook that flight.
That's true.
And you were gonna be late to wherever you were trying
to. Damn.
The policy is for me to not open this door for you. The policy is for me to tell you late, go see the ticket agent.
Oh man. This hey, you break it down like that though. Shit, which one would you rather do?
I'd rather cash up you this $50 and open this door. Let me go sit down in my seat, please. I'm sorry, I had to go get a sandwich. I don't know. I mean, like I said, they got you and they fucking up with shit. I'd be happy to pay that $50. I ain't gonna lie to you because I mean a lot of them airlines.
Okay, but what if you wasn't late though? I didn't play the whole thing, so I don't know. That was just like that was just a little
I don't
teaser.
see no way for them to get you if you ain't late. You know what I'm saying? Without you being late, I don't see no way.
They can't shut that door.
Yeah, I mean, before they shut the door, you got the stewardess off the plane that's out there.
Yeah.
Sometimes the pilot is out there. You know, there's several people getting on this plane at the same time. It's not spread out like on a bus or something. You know what I'm saying? And you can't run last minute. Like, a lot of times they call your name and everything. And everybody knows once they close their gate, you just finished.
Yeah.
They offer Buddy a deal, and now he's telling everybody.
he whistleblowing like a bitch.
Right, and what can you bet now? Frontier Airlines is going to get a policy where they can charge $50 and open it.
Ooh, right. And what they always do, they always steal a nigga idea and make it their own.
Like, oh, people was paying that?
Shit.
Oh, 50? Oh, 50? And then
shit,
now,
they're gonna run that bitch up to like 75, 80.
Where you could have cashed out the 50 and she opened it for your whole family. Now, if you and your family late, 50. Shit, Frontier want it all. You feel
D-Zam, racking that ass up. Good God Almighty. Well, shit. You break it down like that, then hey, listen, man, that was a good deal. Especially if your ass was late. Because what? Now that you say that, if you was late, you was late. So why you even going back telling somebody?
You see them up there all the time begging the ticket out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only a couple of minutes, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
On your ticket, it tell you, man, be about an hour early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit, wow. Why baby such a fucking lady say nigga in the background might as well come on and co-host. Real talk. He done been on here before a couple of times, actually. It's just been a hot little minute. Damn, that last one, Boosie had done something. Boosie did something. That was the last one you was on.
They probably let that nigga free or some shit.
I forgot what Boosie did, man.
Something to do with that gun charge.
It may have been that gun charge. It may have been that gun charge. That was the last live. What else we got in the building? What we got in the building?
What's going on with these people this morning, man? What they out here doing? It's cold as hell.
Man, damn so cold. That temp dropped.
Man, how does it always manage to get cold right before the parade, bro?
When is it?
Christmas parade.
Tonight? Tomorrow?
Thursday.
I'm have to damn. Now speaking of black people though, because we was just talking about how, you know, they take a nigga idea and make it their own. So we had this old elder right here, man. It says, did you know in South Carolina, you didn't have to pass the bar to practice law until Black Americans started graduating from law school, right? I wanted to take a listen to this old head, man, and listen to what he got to say with his wisdom. You understand me? And yeah, I just thought this was quite interesting. Let me refresh this right quick.
This time, South Carolina had a practice by which, it was known as the diploma privilege. If you had graduated from a law school in South Carolina, you didn't have to take the state bar examination. You were admitted under what became popularly known as the diploma privilege. Now, when the law school at South Carolina State was created, the officials decided, well, look, we've got to do something about this diploma privilege, and so they persuaded the legislature to enact a law requiring the taking the path. I tell young people, anybody who has graduated, if you had to take the bar examination, you can, of course, blame me.
Think you know, Black?
I thought that was quite interesting, you know. It make you think.
So I mean, it's the reason why South Carolina is South Carolina. So I
get But I wonder, was it like that in more than other places in just South Carolina?
South Carolina, south of the Mason-Dixon line. So I imagine, Georgia. You know about the whole, bar exam situation, but those are those states that, anything when blacks start coming through the door, they were doing whatever they can to slow down the progress.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Coming regardless, so you slow it down a little bit. Buy yourself another 100 years.
Mm-hmm. Dry Clean KG, what it do, kinfolk? Pulled up to the bootleg ass studio. Appreciate you for pulling up. Yeah, Cordero Cook in the building. Longview up in this thing. Hell yeah.
Man, who Longview played this week?
Was it Who they play? Did they just played DeSoto, wouldn't it? Or no? I don't know, bro. Don't give
Look it
me.
up so we can be accurate.
Who long have you play, y'all? Let me see. You can do it. Google that bad boy.
No, Max Phillips got everything for you. Saturday, 3 p.m.
You got it?
They playing DeSoto.
Bad.
Matching records, both of them coming in at 11-2. The Plain Stadium in Waco, Texas. Longview will be beat.
Like a motherfucker, Wolves roaming packs, baby.
The pack moves deep, bro.
Yeah, third. Trying to think if I'm gonna be out there in Dallas already, or would I just be coming back? Man, I'm gonna have to stay out there though. Might have to put up on the scene. What's this right here? Let me see. Where we want to go next? What you thought about? I covered this the other day. What you thought about Joe Biden pardoning his son, though? What's your take? I didn't already gave my take on it, but I did learn some. Well, I ain't gonna say I learned some new news. It's some news that was brought back to my attention that I forgot about. So I still kind of feel the same, but at the same time, now I kind of have a difference in opinion. But go ahead. Let me let you cook.
His detractors, people who are against him, will say something against it. But realistically, who's not going to pardon that son?
There we go. Dal Castro Sr. in the motherfucking K building.
I mean, it's hard to stand behind him and say that he's right because, I mean, there's nothing right about it. But I pardon my son. I hope my father will pardon me. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And with Trump in office, you can look forward to seeing him pardon some people y'all ain't going to like anyway. So, it is what it is. It's one of the things we got to live with.
Yo. So I thought the same thing. Like, who's not gonna play?
Did son do something egregious? I
don't even remember the charges, honestly.
Small drug charge.
Yeah, and the gun charge. I don't really remember all the charges, honestly. But
especially if it was victimless.
Yeah, especially if it was victimless.
Yeah.
Yeah, for shit. So I know he was buying some cat with some kind of money. I think some government money or some shit like that. No, I know he was buying some cat. They was talking about that. Yeah, so. He had a crack pipe and shit. Yeah, man,
I'm not trying to pardon him myself. I'm not trying to say he right anything, but I would have done the same thing, right or wrong.
Yeah. Now my thing of it, now that the new information that come to mind was that he was behind that 93 crime bill. You know what I'm saying? He was the one who proposed it, if I'm not mistaken. And so, if you're gonna create a bill the way that you did it and convict as many Black people that you convicted and others that you've convicted under this law, you need to stand on that kind of business then. You see what I'm saying? You got to stand on that business when it comes to your son. Because you created this.
Hey, if he would have been 50, then maybe.
What you mean?
If Biden would have been of an age where he going to need y'all in the future, like he might run for something. Yeah, maybe you got a point. But
he said, "I'm on my way out the door, man."
At his age,
fuck y'all.
My son is free, and whatever y'all got to say about it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all did.
I ain't got to live with that shit too much longer, son. Don't you ever get in no more trouble because I can't do it no.
You no more. This is my last chance we got it.
Yeah, Greg, get in some more trouble because they gonna
they gonna hang him again. Matter of fact, with Trump in office, he better not get caught with shit.
Man,
you better go and get on out the country and do something somewhere else.
For real. Hell yeah.
What's up with my boy Diddy can't get no bond?
That's wild. They at least get that man the bond. Hey, at least need to get that man the bond. They talking about he a threat to society. Is he that bad of a danger? Is much of a danger? Damn.
You see what happened to Young Thug, man. Black people weak these days. We ain't got no representation, bro.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
There's no way they should have allowed that, man. I mean, look, Young Thug just sat in jail till they just finally decided he could come on out. Look how long he was sitting in jail without no conviction. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't bond out, but he don't even need no jail sentence. Don't even make sense. He's so dangerous. He couldn't even get a bond while he's staying trial, innocent until proven guilty. But when you decide once this election over, it's convenient for you. It's all right, man. We don't even want. we started dealing with this shit right now.
Yeah.
They only do it to black people, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I say that I don't know white people.
Majority. Now they're gonna sprinkle some here and there. They're gonna have a few minorities that they slide through, minority whites that they slide through. But no. Yeah, you hit it right on the head.
They no bond shit, bro. That's slavery. Like until you done convicted the man and you done proven him guilty, like at least give him a bond. Like, and then a lot of people think about poor people. They make their bonds outrageous. $1 bond. Can't make bond.
Oh.
But now this man got endless amounts of money.
And you ain't gonna give him that.
Right.
No bond at all. Because he can pay it.
Right.
That's wild. That's wild. That's true. I got a partner who had $1 million bond who locked up right now. And you know what I'm saying? True enough, he was guilty for what he did, but they gave him $1 million bond. And if he would have been able to pay it, he would have got out. You see what I'm saying? Right. And he did he did something more egregious.
If he would have been able to pay it, they would have just made the bond some shit he couldn't pay. Yeah. Is what my system. If they want you to make bond, then you can make bond.
But see, they didn't think he could pay it. But I'm saying if they thought that he couldn't pay it and they gave him that steal and he paid it on their ass, he would have had to get out. You see what I'm saying? But since they know that Diddy ass got it, they didn't want to give him that bond.
No bond.
That's wild. That's wild as hell.
A man that y'all had helping y'all campaign for president 4 years ago. He's that horrible that he can't even get a bond.
All right. What else we got up in the building, man? Let me jump in the chat right quick. Who we got? Hello from Virgin Islands, Jacint Leader. Hope I pronounced it correctly. Appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass stew. Dal Castro Senior said I got mail.
Hey, what's the weather like in the Virgin Islands? I got a question for that person.
Okay, yeah. What is that weather like?
I need to take a trip.
For damn show. What that weather like, Jacint? Said the laptop he left at the repair shop for him trading secrets was in it. Oh, okay. That was one of them. I remember that. Yeah, with the laptop. Yeah, what that weather like in the Virgin Islands right now? All right, what else we got? Let me see. Oh. I thought this was quite interesting, y'all. This Asian man, he's on TikTok and shit, right? He cuts off his ankle monitor. I think he got fired from his job. He's recording all of this, right? He got fired from his job, and so he got in his car and he said what he was gonna do before he did it. He said, I'm gonna crash my car into the McDonald's. He did it. He got arrested, went to jail, got an ankle monitor on him. He goes on live and says something about I'm gonna cut this ankle monitor out for something. And he cut it off and took off running, and he's been on the run ever since. I don't think he got caught yet. I don't know. But let's get up into it. Let me see. This is some funny shit. Hold up, wait a second. It says dude recorded the whole thing. Hold up. Let me refresh this.
Fuck McDonald's. I'm finna crash into it on my mama.
That boy said I'm finna crash into it on my mama.
Dramatic crash at a McDonald's in Springfield. Miraculously, the driver was able to get out of the car without help and is recovering from their injuries.
TikToker Amigo Chino placed on house arrest for crashing into a...
They put me on house arrest, but if this video blow up, I'll cut it for real. Hey, yo, if you don't know who I am, I'm the dude who cut my ankle monitor on TikTok Live. This is my makeshift camp until I get to the next location. You feel me? But you know, I'm heading towards New York. So, let me pull up. Hey, yo, the feds ain't never gonna catch me. I see y'all in New York. We finna turn up when I get over there. On my mama.
Fuck McDonald's.
That boy said on my mama. That boy there. Oh man.
So did they ever catch him?
I don't think they ever caught him. Now I followed this nigga. I went ahead and followed him on Facebook. I mean on Instagram just to keep up with it. Now
how many followers do we have? It's worth it, bro.
Let me see.
I was just gonna say it's worth it. Like it's
1.1 million.
Trouble. It's all minor trouble, bro. For cutting the monitor, like he really can get like 30 days for that.
Really?
For crashing into the McDonald's, he already got on the monitor. Like,
nah, it ain't worth it because he could have paralyzed his damn self. And he could have died or something in crashing.
Let's see how many followers he got.
He got 1.1 million on Instagram at least. He probably got more than it on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't on TikTok. Now,
because TK went viral out the race.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Same shit.
And they played they put the race in the background. Yo. Now check this out. Hold on, where he at?
Dude who cut the ankle monitor on TikTok Live.
Damn, why you got the music in the background, man? Damn. Okay, no, that ain't the video that I was looking for. Hold on. Let me see. Is this where we at?
He did all on no jumper and shit.
Really?
They done caught him by now, bro.
He done been on no jumper.
Bro, these detectives are next level, bro.
You gonna give me a copyright strike? God damn it! I done already got it by now. I done already got it. But at least YouTube ain't with that whole shit though. Where they is, but
not on this one, baby.
Not on that. They'll erase the video for you, or they'll just let you not monetize that particular video. You see what I'm saying? They won't just take your monetization off your whole damn channel. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
When I get up on
Look at him. He just teasing NYPD.
Angels calling.
Migo Chino wanted
I
for
mean,
going
but
on the
realistically,
Migo Chino.
But you gotta think about it. For his crimes, bro, he not wanted like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you run into the McDonald's in Longview and you know what I'm saying, wanted for a probation violation in Longview, like they don't want you in Atlanta, Georgia, bro. You can go talk all the shit to the police how you want. They're not gonna pick you up for this shit.
Really?
Yeah, they're not just picking you up everywhere for you know what I'm saying, for bullshit warrant, bullshit violations and shit. They're not doing that shit. Believe me, if he was wanted by the feds, like he acting like shit, he would be doing all that bullshit. They'd track that phone and tackle his ass.
To start off, tell me your first name, your last name, and what year.
All right, so this video right here, hold up. I was watching this. This popped up on my YouTube the other day, man. I was just watching this video as it came up, and I thought it was quite interesting because it reminds me a lot of my I would say my grandmother's father's, my great grandfather in the way that he lived and, like, you know, things of that nature. So I watched this whole thing, man. This old man sat down, had an interview, and he was talking about just growing up in Porter Springs, Texas, and all kind of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it got to this point where he was talking about how this white man stole his grandpa's cows, and because they couldn't read, he was illiterate or whatever. And you know, if you couldn't prove that you own certain things and you didn't know how to put it on paper or whatever, they could come just take his shit, you know. And that's what they did with a lot of land. And he spoke on that a little bit as well. He just touched on it, but yeah. A lot of us had land back in the day. A lot of our family had land back in the day that we don't know about, that was just taken for whatever reason. And they didn't do nothing about it, just like this man spoke on. Let's get on to this. This is why we need reparations, man. A lot of us, we speak about, some of us talk about how we don't need reparations, what we'll do with the money. Okay, if we fuck the money up, then that's on them. But as a, you know, as a debt that's paid, that's owed from America to those that it has oppressed. You definitely need to. You gotta pay that bill, man. You feel me? But anyway, let me let Pop cook right quick. He talking about how this white man just stole his grandpa's cows.
Arizona built a lot of homes for them, the houses for them Germans.
And some of y'all may not be able to understand. He got a real thick Southern accent, and he's old. He's elderly, so he kind of, it's kind of hard to.
Louisiana shit.
I mean,
just from a little bit I heard, it sounded like he got the Louisiana accent.
He might do. I forgot where he said he moved around a little bit, but I want to say he's from somewhere in Texas.
But if a bunch of these Germans come over, they had Germans all over.
Listen.
40 rows is all you cared at a time. Just you put 40 rows a day. You put them on a day, they run all day and all night. Next morning you try and get 40 more rows. Next day you get another 40 more rows.
It ain't got to the point yet. It's coming up.
You go to nothing.
He's talking about picking cotton and all of that type of stuff. Yeah.
And soon as that get, they said 3 or 4, just a week, then they go there and dish it up and plant their cotton. They ain't plant no corn out there.
Yeah.
They plant some. One man plant, he gonna make some. But corn got to have some water in the toss. If you don't, it ain't gonna do nothing. He has some pretty corn. We gonna steal some of it. Shoot. That little year on that corn, you couldn't even get that out of the cover. With no water.
Wow.
I don't know. Here the same way.
Tell me the story about your grandpa and the $500.
Okay, here we go right here.
Oh, he had bought that $500. That man and didn't pay. I mean, I said he paid him, but after he paid him, then
Well, tell me how he paid him, remember? You got to tell me the whole story.
he paid that by farming, through his farming.
He said he worked for him for how many years?
5 years. No, 8 years.
8 years.
And my dad had worked them. They went up to call Lawrence Taylor Bottom. It was 8 years, and then he left. He paid him off, shook hands with him. After he paid him off, 3.5 years later, he come back wanting his money. And he told me, I paid you to give me a receipt. Well, he didn't have no receipt. Because he said, we ain't had no receipt. I couldn't write it. And he didn't give me now. So that's when he took his cash.
So
from him. The law was you had to have.
He said he came and took his cows from him. So from what I understand, let me back it up one more time, because I know it's kind of hard to understand and make out what he said.
But corn got to have some water. Anyway.
Tell me the story about your grandpa and the $500.
Oh, he had bought that $500. That man and didn't pay. I mean, I said he paid him, but after he paid him, then
Well, tell me how he paid him, remember? You got to tell me the whole story.
he paid that by farming, through his farming.
He said he worked for him for how many years?
5 years. No.
So his grandpa worked for somebody to pay this person back.
Okay.
So he worked for him to pay him back, and once he paid him back, he said he basically came back some time later and said that he never was paid back, and since you never paid me back, I'm taking these cows. And he had no proof of him paying them back because he didn't know how to write a receipt or none of that type of stuff. You feel me? And so that's how he got.
8 years.
8 years.
Shook hands with him. After he paid him off, he come back wanting his money. And he told me, I paid you to give me a receipt. Well, he didn't have no receipt. Because he said, we ain't had no receipt. I couldn't write it. And he didn't give me now. So that's when he took his cows and stuff from him. The law was you had to have a paper and
So why do you think your grandpa just let him take his cows and his land?
when he didn't have no choice.
Why?
No, they wouldn't go to the law for that. They wouldn't even talk to you. They wouldn't even talk to you.
Because this guy was white, then he just thought
yeah.
his way.
Now, if it had been another white one turn with him, he'd have got it back. But see, they weren't going to do that. The white man wasn't going to go get the nothing. Mr. Will McLean, he was the county judge, and he didn't. The man that took the cow, he didn't care much about him, and that was my grandpa kind of caught up with it. After they took him, the next year, me and my grandpa went down and he had let me have a little land to try to make some cotton. And we went down there and worked around there and he wasn't gonna make nothing. He went back to Mr. Will, seen him. We're gonna make nothing. And then my uncle and my dad's first cousin in a called Caro, the man took everything they had. They just take it. You wouldn't. He had it paid for, Mom. He had paid for the mule and everything under one man. And the other man took over the place, and he was gonna take it with horse and wood. He said, "What you do with the mules?" I said, "No, you don't hold my mule. These my mule." If he hadn't said nothing, he might would have got by with it. But he said, "You don't get these my." I tell you what. Take them girls off that mule, put them in that pot, and I give you 3 weeks off to get off this place. And my grandpa got Mr. Will, the let him put back. He let him out pay our mule, Rockin' Jerry. And the other guy got a wagon, and they went to work on the place by us. He had 400 acres up there, and they went to work on that Mr. Will place. But for that, they'd been stuck. And Mr. Will let him have it. Then the next year, Mr. Will come back to my grandpa, told him, "Son," him and his brother, my grandpa and his brother, they stuck together over there. They the one got him to let them have it, let them stay there. And I ain't satisfied with he working my land. Says, I need my land work. My grandpa told us what I was working if I had some mules. I ain't got no mules. I ain't got no but oxen. My daddy now but no oxen. The Will Claude done took every mule I had one. And he didn't count. Old mule, he had a nut now, but he just one. He put the mule. And he don't come and get some mules.
Yeah. I just wanted to play that one little part though. But I think he said they end up getting the cows back. What it do? And at Dorsey, good morning, everyone from beautiful California. Blessings to you all. It's 8:20 here in Texas, so that means it's 6:20 over in Cali. The lady Clydesdale, Keita baby in the building. Say my guy, good morning. Right back at you, Alabama prime time in the motherfucking bootleg ass stew. Say they may not catch him because it's supposed to be someone watching. Oh, you talking regarding that the previous video with the Asian man on the run. But yeah, I just wanted to play that video real quick, man. I thought that was quite interesting. I think that happened to a lot more people than we know. A lot of properties were stolen and was never paid back. And we know for sure, like the Tulsa race massacre, they was just fighting for reparations here recently. The last 2 or 3 survivors, they sued and lost. And they know what's going on. Like the government know what's going on, but they gonna give this money to Ukraine. They gonna give this money to who else they giving money to? To Afghanistan, everybody else, You feel me? My boy Yoki in the building. Appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. But yeah, that's because we don't stand on business, man. We ain't got no kind of defense mechanism. We don't stand up. You heard what he said. He ain't had no choice. He ain't had nobody to go to. You just take our shit and we just, What if Papa had some reinforcement? What if Papa had some guns ready to shoot? You come take my shit. I'm finna blow your head. Maybe he would have got dealt with and maybe his life would have been taken. Maybe they would have hung him or whatever. But At some point, we got to stand on some business. That same thing, that remind me of the Emmett Till situation when the uncle just let him come on, barge up in his house at umpteenth o'clock in the morning. And I think that, if I'm not mistaken, because I didn't see the actual movie, but I have heard some of the stories. I want to say he did have a gun, and he didn't even use that bad boy. I'm like, man, at this point, man, I don't know. It's easy to say what you would have done, but I know me in today's world, you can't just barge up in my crib without something, and I'm there and I'm just watching it. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I'm gonna protect mine, or I'm gonna die trying. You feel me? And I know times was different back in the day, but I know some riders that stood on business back in the day. I know it was a bunch of us. We wasn't all cowards. We didn't all just let people just run us over. Good morning to my cousin, Nick Culpepper. How you doing? How is the fam? Appreciate you for putting up. Yo. But yeah, man, that man telling his story remind me a lot of my family, and you gotta watch the whole story, man. You gotta watch that whole interview, man. It's just, we still got land in the family right now in good old Nacogdoches. Shout out to my cousin Nick. Yo, we got out there, and we got family that got land in Pine Flat. What is that? Fellowship. Yo, I'm talking about land, and they remind me of that. And I'm like, man, if somebody would have took that from our family, like, and we not know about it, we would have known about it. But if we did know about it, we would have had to try to fight to get that back. I would have tried to at least know them. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting, because a lot of us don't know that, some of us have had a lot of things in our family. That's rich. If you got any kind of livestock, if you got any kind of land, that's fortune right there. You want to secure that. So when I be riding in Texas, I'm on I-20 or on them back roads, and I be seeing all these cattle, I be seeing all these ranches. I be like, man, they got money. As a kid, I didn't think of it like that, but now I be thinking of it like that, and I'm like, man, at one point that was us. Who you think was out there working them fields? That was us. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of us was working on some of their fields and stuff like that, but a lot of us had land. Good morning. What it do? DJ Juice in the building. What it do? DJ Juice, I'm pulled up to the bootleg ass studio. Shout out to DJ Juice 106.9, 102.7, the Blaze, anything. All right. So we're gonna move on along to the next story. We got the last Civil War widow. She dies, unfortunately, rest in peace. But it says she dies after keeping secrets most of her life. What kind of secrets did she keep? The Civil War widow. So them babies ain't his? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I'm trying to figure out. I don't know, y'all. We finna get into it together. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's see what the last Civil War widow done hid up her sleeve.
A woman with a unique connection to America's past is honored at a Missouri Historical Society.
WGN Sean Lewis has the story of the country's last Civil War widow.
In today's world of smartphones and domestic strife, she was a woman of a different time. Whose story dates back to America.
Y'all think she was a looker back in the day? Y'all think she had them breaking their necks back in the day?
Because Civil War.
Very special woman, lived 101 years.
And as remarkable as that is, it's her other story, one that Helen kept a secret most of her adult life, that gives her a place in history.
This shit better be good. This shit better be good while they're making a story out of it, because, man, come on now. We need some juicy.
Helen Jackson was, by most every account, the last surviving widow of the American Civil War. She was just 19 when in 1936 she married 91-year-old Civil War veteran James Bolin, for whom she volunteered as a caretaker.
He asked, hold on, what?
That's the secret.
No, I didn't hear that right.
I tell you, buddy was a pedophile. She married him at 19.
I ain't hear that right, bro. That's not, no, bro.
When in 1936 she married 19, last surviving widow of the American Civil War. She was just 19 when in 1936 she married 91-year-old Civil War veteran James Bolin, for whom she volunteered as a caretaker.
He asked,
hold on.
Bitch.
I'm trying to. This shit got me.
Widow of the American Civil War.
Yep.
She was just 19 when in 1936 she married 91-year-old Civil War veteran James Bolin, for whom she volunteered as a caretaker.
He asked her to marry him and basically explained that if they were to marry, that when he passed away, she would be able to draw his pension.
Helen said yes, and the two married at Bolin's house. He lived there, and Helen continued to live at her parents' home. 3 years later, James Bolin died, and his daughter...
3 years later. Oh, man, she hit a lick.
Much older than Helen, learned of...
The government gonna pay her their pension for the rest of her life. She did shit for the country, bro.
She done robbed the country.
She wiped his ass for 3 years and got a check for the rest of her life.
Oh, that's why she kept it a secret. Cause what if they can't? Is it illegal?
No, it ain't illegal.
Yeah. That's crazy though. That's a legal scam.
You probably gotta keep playing. The secret probably still coming, bro.
The marriage.
His daughter threatened her.
Let me back it up. Let me back it up a little bit, because it said something about the daughter.
3 years later, James Bolin died, and his daughter, much older than Helen, learned of the marriage.
His daughter threatened her that if you go get his pension, I will ruin you.
So Helen Jackson, a widow in her early 20s who never remarried, decided not to collect that pension, and also not to tell a soul.
No way. No way.
What I just said.
Did.
How?
She finessed because she did, but she did. Okay, it's kind of like it's not the same, but it's kind of when people come over here from different countries and they get married, you know what I'm saying, for that type of reason.
Right, but she
just to get a visa.
Right, but she didn't collect on the benefits. As I said, she didn't collect nothing. She never told nobody she was married to him.
But I'm saying though, okay, true, but so if she had collected, she still would have finessed, but she still didn't finesse at the same damn time.
She was in the right. Like she would have been,
because she would have been entitled to it.
She would have been entitled. She could have got it.
That's a fucking finesse.
Wrong, though. That's wrong, but you got to wake up and live with that every day. Though. You know this 91-year-old man.
It was his idea, according to her anyway.
At 91, your ideas ain't your ideas. Like at 91, I mean, I can go down to the nursing home and talk to a few of these old ladies. I'll take you to Golden Corral on Saturday.
Oh, you know what? And they probably would, because they got a lot of stories out here where people are finessing people out of their money, older people out of their money for the type of shit like that, and getting charged for it.
Oh, that shit ain't dope.
Oh, man.
Till that is, when she confided in her friend and pastor Nicholas Inman just 4 years ago.
She actually told Nicholas all of this when they were planning her funeral. And they also had the family Bible.
My boy Yoki said she had to have a black sneaky link. Maxing that ass out.
That everything was written in. So that's the actual record of their marriage.
Seeing the historic significance, Nicholas and others went to work to get Helen recognition, even finding the sole witness to that marriage, Dr. Tommy McDonald, who was just a boy at the time.
Dr. Tommy was squirrel hunting, and so they made him come in and be a witness. And he remembered, oh yeah, I remember Helen getting married, and I remember my dad telling me not to say anything.
And today, inside the Webster County, Missouri Historical Society, you'll find a memorial dedicated to Helen and her story, the last Civil War widow who, with her...
So they made a memorial out of this woman.
Yeah, I don't know if she deserved any of that. That's some bullshit.
That's crazy.
And for a secret that she kept for 100 years.
That's crazy. Shout out to my good white people, man. But man, white people be glorified over crazy shit. Cause that there had been a black lady, she wouldn't have got no kind of recognition. This story wouldn't even made it to the news.
Yeah, but we would have wanted her to have a recognition though. So hey, shout out to our girl.
I don't know if I would have wanted her. I wouldn't have cared if she got a recognition or not, because what she do? It's a good story to tell, but a memorial though, I ain't people have done some great things for the country. What she do for a memorial?
You don't deserve no memorial. I give you that one. Well, everybody deserves something. I ain't going to see this shit.
Yeah, but this is a governmental memorial. It's like,
all that shit built by somebody. Like Obama built a museum. All the presidents get a library.
That was federal. You done something to supposedly get this.
Yeah, but when I became president, I didn't really care about people. I said all that shit. I didn't mean it.
But there's things in place though. There's things in place. It don't matter what you feel or how you felt about the people, regardless of what you felt. There's things in place, okay, but you serve the country. You are a part of the government. Okay, we're gonna have you in history. We're gonna mark your name in history somewhere.
Right,
You've done something.
Like I gotta make a museum, right? So shit. I mean, I gotta fill the museum up with shit. I don't really care. And somebody called me and told me like,
okay,
this shit get more.
Now,
on, man.
To make a story out of it, cool. Kind of like what Sarah Hemings, the black lady who had kids by Thomas Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool. She needs her story to be told. We need to know this information. This is history. This is good information. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But a memorial for this lady.
Right. Somebody thought it was a good idea.
This is like we pledging allegiance to the flag of this lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know. A memorial though, but hey, was that the end of it? Yeah, that's
her death closed another chapter in the American story.
They gave this lady a memorial. Hey, you know how hard we got to work to get some kind of mark in history? We got to do something extravagant for us to be remembered. You know. Jeez, damn. That's wild business right there. Okay. All right, I was finna get ready to end this bad boy. I got two more stories I want to share with y'all. And we're gonna go and get up out this thing. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for putting up to the Bullet Gas Studio. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. This next story right here, man, it says Milwaukee man makes court appearance. All right, so he was charged for sexual assault. Let's see what's going down with this right here. Hit that like button.
Charges Well, first, our big story at 5. A man's in jail on charges he sexually assaulted 2 children.
One is a 13-year-old who went missing and was found last week. A second dates back 25 years. Jason Kelvey is in the newsroom with the latest on this. Jason.
Hey, Mary, the defendant faces up to 100 years in prison. On Sunday, he made his first appearance in court.
So I wonder, is this the same story that I had saved? They said one dated back 25 years. I have a video that I haven't done a reaction to yet. And it was a man who was caught by police after so many years. I think it was like 25, maybe 30. he had done something to this effect, and they caught him. So I wonder, is this the same guy? But yeah.
Prosecutors charged
that guy was white. This is a black guy.
37-year-old Antonio Randolph with repeatedly sexually assaulting 2 children.
Reading this complaint is almost hard to believe.
That boy lumped
The
up.
first sexual assault allegation dates to last week.
The first one, the child is 13 years old, and you're 37.
A criminal complaint says Randolph met a runaway 13-year-old on November 18th at this gas station at 50th and Lisbon. Prosecutors say he sexually assaulted her in a nearby home. Then they say he confined the girl to his grandmother's basement on 95th Street, and he wouldn't let her call her parents. Prosecutors say the girl said no and stop multiple times. Then on November 20th, a family friend spotted the...
So hold on. Did they say this girl ran away from home? And no, I'm not trying to excuse what he did. But this is why my parents told me as a kid, you know, when I got beside myself and I wanted to mumble under my breath and say, I'm going to run away from home or whatever. Run away from home if you want to. It's going to be somebody out there that's going to kidnap your ass and do such and such and such and such to you. And me and your daddy ain't going to be able to save you. Me and your mom ain't going to be able to save you because of such and such and such. You see what I'm saying? Did they say she ran away from home?
2 children.
Reading this complaint is almost hard to believe.
The first sexual assault
It look like he got what he deserved and he needs some more of it.
allegation dates to last week.
The first one, the child is 13 years old, and you're 37.
A criminal complaint says Randolph met a runaway 13-year-old on November 18th at this gas station.
And you know what? Now that she was being molested or if she wasn't, hopefully she wasn't out here trying to be grown, you know. But yeah, I mean, just something to think about.
At 50th and Lisbon, prosecutors say he sexually assaulted her in a nearby home. Then they say he confined the girl to his grandmother's basement on 95th Street, and he wouldn't let her call her parents. Prosecutors say the girl said no and stop multiple times. Then on November 20th, a family friend spotted the girl with the man at the same gas station where prosecutors say they met. Family members then fought Randolph with video streamed online. That's when prosecutors say
video streamed online. I need to see this.
Another victim saw the video and recognized Randolph.
And the family comes and administers some street justice that allegedly beat you up. And it gets streamed on Facebook. And then the person that you allegedly had sex with when you were a child sees the video.
This the judge talking like this? This the judge talking like this? That nigga say the family gave some street justice. Man, I thought this was a family member talking. This nigga
allegedly beat you up. And it gets streamed on Facebook. Beat you up. It comes and administers some street justice and allegedly beat you up. And it gets streamed on Facebook. And then the person that you allegedly had sex with when you were a child sees the video and says, that's the man that raped me when I was a child.
Whoa!
You can't make that up.
Whoa! That is heavy. That's wild.
Criminal complaint says when the second victim was 5 and Randolph was 12, she was living with Randolph's mom on 46th Street. It alleges he sexually assaulted her several times over the course of a school year. That was 25 years ago.
Damn.
And so the complaint says Randolph told investigators he thought the 13-year-old girl was 19.
Boy, you a damn lie.
We know at least one other man was arrested on suspicion of sexual assault in this very case. Ben?
Boy, you a damn lie. You is a damn lie. You can clearly tell a 13-year-old from a 19-year-old. Get out of here. Get out of here. Now, 16 to a 19-year-old, but still, yet and still, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. We ain't buying it. We ain't buying that one, bro. Now, and the family administered some street justice and allegedly beat his ass to oblivion. That's what I'm talking about. Some good old sweet street justice. I fornicate with that the long way. You understand me? What's better than some sweet street justice, baby? How y'all feel about this, man? So, sex workers in Belgium, and I know this is odd coming from the story we just came from, but since we're on the subject of sex, unfortunately, sex workers in Belgium are now entitled to health insurance, pensions, sick days, maternity leave, safety protections, and formal employment contracts under a new law, right? This is in Belgium. How y'all feel about this? It says Belgium has become the first country in the world to grant sex workers the same labor as rights as other professionals, including health insurance, pensions, sick days, maternity leave, safety protections, and formal employment contracts. This landmark law, which took effect this is like 2 or 3 days ago. I lost my spot. Where was I? Okay. This landmark marks a significant shift in the treatment of sex work, long considered one of the oldest professions, yet often left unprotected by legal frameworks. Under the new legislation, sex workers can now sign official employment contracts, ensuring they have access to Social Security benefits that were previously out of reach. You understand me? This includes the right to health insurance, which means they can receive medical care without the fear of financial ruin, and pensions, allowing them to look forward to retirement benefits. Maternity leave has been particularly highlighted by advocates as crucial, acknowledging the realities of sex workers who are also mothers. All right, let's get into it. It says the law also establishes strict safety protections. Each room where sexual services are provided must be equipped with an alarm button connecting workers directly to a designated reference person for immediate assistance in case of danger. This measure is part of a broader commitment to ensuring the safety and dignity of sex workers in their workplace. All right. Sex workers will also benefit from sick days, acknowledging their right to rest and recover without the stress of losing income. So if you done got that back blown out and that coochie cat blown out, you know what I'm saying? You can recover. Let that thing breathe. You feel me? It says, sex workers will also benefit from sick days and the right to rest and recover without the stress of losing income, just like any other worker. The legislation allows sex workers the right to refuse clients or certain acts, reinforcing their autonomy and ability to work under conditions they consent to. How y'all feel about that? So they got the right to discriminate against your ass. In other words, it says they have the right to refuse clients or certain acts. Yeah. So if they don't want no BBC stretching them out and losing and messing and rearranging their insides, they can tell me no. They say, nah, bro, you can't come up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Nope. No, sir. How y'all feel about that? So I got many questions though. Did they already have sex work over there? Because it says they are now entitled to health insurance. Obviously, they wasn't entitled to it at first. Does this mean that this work was already available? They was already doing it. They just wasn't protected and they didn't have these benefits. And I could look it up, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to look into it. I just thought this was interesting. You feel me? Sex workers in Belgium are now entitled to all these benefits. Do y'all think the United States should draft something like this. Do you think they need to get with the times? We live in a freaky ass society. You know, me personally though, and no, I don't, and I don't condone and I don't indulge at all. But I've always thought about, like, why is it legal for people to go to the strip club, spend their money and pay for lap dances and see naked women and all of this type of stuff? Why is that legal? And I don't go to the strip club, by the way. I've only been to the strip club when I shot a music video, and when I did, I was invited to a party bus from that music video that I shot. That's the only time that I've been to some stripping activities. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you ain't gonna catch me in there. I ain't gonna say you ain't gonna catch me in there, because I may one day, but it ain't what I do. Anyway, I often wondered, why is it legal for people to do this? And that's damn near sex. It's basically sex work, but you can't go and have the full act. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you know, in my mind, it would be smart for America to regulate it, you know, kind of like the PORN industry. You know, people have to have, I guess they would have to go get themselves checked and, you know, produce their papers and things of that nature. And I know it's ways around it and all that type of stuff, but if there was some kind of way they could regulate it, I feel like they should probably do that. If it's already legal to have strip clubs and all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I've always been the type of person, like, if I ain't getting nothing, I don't want to spend my money. So that's why you ain't gonna really catch me in a strip club throwing no money. If I'm gonna throw my money, I'd rather throw it with my woman. Get all these ones, and she can be my stripper at the crib. You know what I'm saying? And close your ears to the family members that's out there listening right now. That's just me and my logic. You do what you will with your money at the strip club. Like I said, if you want to invite Sheldon vibes at the strip club, maybe. But I'm gonna be penny pinching. Cause shit, I ain't there for the same reasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to enjoy the vibes and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see some clap, but I ain't getting nothing. I don't want to pay for it. You understand me? If you're gonna pay for something, you might as well be getting something. So hey, shout out to Belgium. Shout out to Belgium. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing over yonder. How y'all doing though? How y'all doing? It's a lovely day. Rainy day here in East Texas. You understand me? Make sure you wear your raincoat. We just got finished talking about SEX work. Make sure you wear your raincoat out there, fellas. Ladies, make sure he got one on before he walk out that door. You feel me? Hit that like button. Let me know who you is and where you from. If you just following up in the building, that Cash App is floating at the bottom of the screen. It's Sheldon VYBEZ903. Go and send your boy $1. And for those who have donated already, I really do appreciate you. Yes, indeed, your blessings will return to you tenfold. Oh God, indubitably. Yeah, it's been so good. It's been so fun. I don't even want to let y'all go, man. But that's it. Let me see if I got anything. Got anything else? I think I touched on everything. That I wanted to touch on. Yeah. We good. I'm gonna leave y'all on that note. Hey, y'all be good out here. Stay safe. Do that speed limit. These laws out here fornicating with everybody. I was trailed for like 10 minutes. At one point, they pulled me over on some bullshit. Gave me a warning for nothing. I done been trailed at least 5 times within the past 2 weeks in East Texas. What the hell is going on? Longview? Damn. Is it not enough crime for y'all? It shouldn't be. And if it ain't, my thing of it is, I ain't got no problem with police out here policing, doing their job for real. At this point in my life, I'm older, you know, I'm not out here on some knucklehead energy, you know what I'm saying? Or on that YN energy, as the young people say nowadays. I ain't on that type of energy. So I appreciate the police out here policing. Hell, I got on cam somebody going around in my apartments, pulling on people door handles, trying to break into people's cars. Actually broke into one of my neighbor's cars. You see what I'm saying? Stole some money and some cigars. So I don't mind the police out here policing. Do your thing. I got family. You see what I'm saying? Police the crime. But don't be getting behind people, trailing people, bothering people when they ain't doing shit and creating shit when it ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if somebody's license plate is out or their registration is out or whatever. If you got behind them and you trailing them for no reason, leave their ass alone. At least let them commit a traffic infraction. No signal, running a red light. You know what I'm saying? At least let them do something. Have no lights on, brake light out or something. Pull them over for a reason. And then also, I ran your place and your registration is out. Don't just be out here doing my shit wasn't out. I'm just speaking hypothetically. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, why are you trailing people? Why are you looking for shit? If there's nothing to be looking for, why are you looking for it? I don't understand that. The hell is going on in Longview, man? I know it's that time of the year, but y'all creating havoc for other people. Y'all robbing folk out here. Y'all robbing people out here that's not really committing crime. If they speeding, pull them over. Okay, give them they ticket. If you find whatever else, then pull them over for a reason. Stop looking for shit. Don't get behind people waiting for them to commit a traffic infraction. Don't get behind them and wait for them to do it because now they nervous. You're gonna force them to do something because they can't think straight, and that's what they do. You see what I'm saying? And since he was trailing me and he couldn't make me nervous enough to commit a traffic infraction, he pulled me over and lied and said I made a wide right turn. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When I didn't. I made a right turn and I got in the lane that was closest to me. And then I hit my signal to get over in the next left lane so that I can turn into the store. And that's when he hit them cherries and blueberries on. You see what I'm saying? He lied and said that I made a wild right turn, but I didn't. So that's why he gave me a warning. He just wanted to run my information to see if something was going to come back faulty or if he was going to smell some marijuana. This is what they do. Trying to find shit. That's what I'm saying, man. Leave folk the hell alone. This is why people do not fornicate with the police. This is why they don't fornicate with the police, because y'all doing this type of, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's me for the day. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'm Sheldon Vibes. I need y'all to be cool, like the other side of that pillow. Stay light on your toes like you're supposed. Till next time, we out.